Welcome to Istanbul, an amazing city of approximately 16 million people, the only city in the world that rests on two different continents. This video is going to outline a perfect 3-day itinerary for a visit to this beautiful and historic destination. Get ready for an adventure of a lifetime. A quick history tells of a city that was founded as Byzantium and existed between 657 and 330 BCE. Over centuries, the city passed through the hands of the Persians, Spartans, and Romans. By the 3rd to 4th century CE, the Roman Empire recognized its strategic importance and began transforming it into a major imperial center. In 330 CE, Emperor Constantine the Great refounded the city as Constantinople, the new capital of the Roman Empire. Despite numerous sieges, it stood for more than a millennium until it was conquered by the Ottomans in 1453. After the conquest, the city was renamed Istanbul, although the name didn't officially change until 1930. With the founding of the Republic of Turkey in 1923, the capital moved to Ankara, but Istanbul remained the cultural and economic center. Today, Istanbul is a global city known for its unique blend of Eastern and Western cultures, layered history, and stunning architecture. There are two popular ways to arrive in Istanbul, and we will go over both of them in detail. First option is to arrive by airplane. Istanbul has two major international airports: Istanbul Airport, located on the European side, and Sabiha Gökçen International Airport, located on the Asian side. Regardless of the airport you arrive at, you'll need to travel approximately 1 hour with traffic to the city center. The best option is to hire a transfer that will pick you up and drive you in a private vehicle directly to your hotel. Second option, you arrive by cruise ship. Most cruise ships will arrive in Istanbul's Galata Cruise Terminal. You can hire a private transfer if you're concerned about luggage, but the tram is the best way. If you decide to ride the tram, you walk out of the Galata Port Terminal to the left over to Tafan for the T1 tram, making sure that it's headed towards Bagsalar. Public transport in Istanbul is cheap, safe, and tap to pay. Or you can purchase an Istanbul cart at any transportation stop, which is a contactless smart card for fare payment on public transport, including buses, trams, ferries, and even public restrooms. You're going to ride the tram for 5 stops and get off at the Sultanahmet stop. It's then a quick 3-minute walk to the hotel. Although there's many hotels in Istanbul, I have chosen one that is in the perfect location with the absolute best service. The hotel is called Hotel Nina. You can book a room online, or you can call them directly on WhatsApp. All of the staff are very friendly and accommodating, and they speak multiple languages. Ask for Aziz, and he will ensure your stay will be fantastic. He can recommend places to eat and go shopping, as well as arrange transfers and even a Bosphorus Dinner Cruise. Don't forget to try their Turkish breakfast every morning, located directly on site. There's 4 main places to see within 10 minutes from the hotel. If there's a long line for one, just bypass it until later. They are all right next to each other. Welcome to Topkapi Palace, one of Istanbul's greatest treasures and the former power center of the Ottoman Empire. For nearly 400 years, the palace was the home of the sultans. Your visit begins in the first courtyard. It was the main entrance for officials, ambassadors, and anyone hoping to earn the sultan's favor. Move through the gate of salutation, and you enter the second courtyard. This is where the Imperial Council met to make decisions that shaped world history. Continue into the third courtyard, home of the Sultan's private quarters and the legendary Imperial Treasury. Here you'll find some of the most breathtaking treasures on Earth: jewel-studded thrones, emerald-encrusted daggers, and the star of the collection, the Spoonmaker's Diamond, an 86-carat gem that practically glows in the dark. Nearby, the Sacred Relics Room holds objects deeply revered in the Islamic world, displayed in a quiet, almost timeless atmosphere that feels completely different from the bustling palace around it. Finally, step into the fourth courtyard, a peaceful world of marble terraces, ornate pavilions, and sweeping views over the Bosphorus. This is where sultans relaxed, celebrated victories, and enjoyed Istanbul's beauty from above. Topkapi Palace is more than a museum, it's a living story of power, culture, and imperial grandeur. Every courtyard pulls you deeper into the world of the Ottomans, and every room reveals a new wonder waiting to be discovered. Rising in the heart of Istanbul, Hagia Sophia is more than a building. It's a 1,500-year story carved in stone, first completed in 537 under Emperor Justinian. This monumental structure stood as the crown of the Byzantine Empire. Its massive dome, once the largest in the world, was so ambitious that early visitors believed it must be suspended from heaven itself. For nearly 1,000 years, Hagia Sophia served as the Grand Cathedral of Constantinople. After the Ottoman conquest in 1453, it transformed into a mosque, gaining its elegant minarets and intricate calligraphy. Today, as a mosque once again, it remains a masterpiece where Byzantine mosaics and Islamic art sit side by side, creating a rare fusion of cultures. Step inside and you'll feel its scale instantly. The shimmering golden mosaics, the marble pillars brought from distant lands, and the echoing vastness beneath that legendary dome. Hagia Sophia isn't just a landmark. It's a living bridge between empires, faiths, and centuries of human history. Beneath the busy streets of Istanbul lies one of the city's most atmospheric wonders, the Basilica Cistern, built in the 6th century under Emperor Justinian. This massive, underground reservoir once supplied water to the Great Palace. Its forest of 336 marble columns, dim lighting and echoing drops create an otherworldly mood. At the far end, 2 carved Medusa heads support ancient pillars, adding a touch of myth and mystery. Step inside, and the modern city disappears as you enter a silent world shaped by centuries of engineering and legend. Rising proudly over Istanbul's skyline, the Blue Mosque is a masterpiece of Ottoman architecture. Step inside and you're surrounded by over 20,000 hand-painted blue Iznik tiles glowing in the soft light of its stained glass windows. Completed in 1616, this grand mosque blends power and elegance with its 6 towering minarets and cascading domes. A living place of worship, it remains one of the city's most breathtaking symbols, where history, artistry, and spirituality meet. In Sultanahmet Square, the old hippodrome of Constantinople, you'll find the towering obelisk of Theodosius, carved in ancient Egypt for Pharaoh Thutmose III around 1450 BCE. Emperor Theodosius the Great transported it to Constantinople in the 4th century CE. You will also find the serpent column, originally forged in the 5th century BCE from the melted weapons of defeated Persian armies. It once stood at Delphi and was later brought to Constantinople by Emperor Constantine to decorate the hippodrome. For dinner, a quick 4-minute walk brings you to the Grace Rooftop restaurant where Istanbul unfolds beneath you. Savor elegant flavors of amazing Ottoman and modern dishes. Indulge in a hookah, its bowl filled with fragrant, fruit-scented tobacco. Head up to the roof, where free Ottoman costumes will help experience the stunning Bosphorus views. And a sunset you'll never forget. After dinner, the hotel is just a quick 3-minute walk to enjoy a comfortable and relaxing rest. Begin your day with a Turkish breakfast at the hotel. Head out to catch the T1 tram at the Sultanahmet stop. Just a 3-minute walk in the direction of Kabatar Tramvay Stasyonu. Ride the tram for 3 stops and get off at Eminönü. Cross the street toward the ferry pier and look for the building with the sign saying Kadikoy. Board the ferry to Kadikoy and enjoy the ride across the Bosphorus. Kadikoy is filled with markets, culture, and great food. Explore local markets in this area and stop for lunch. After lunch, head back to the ferry terminal and cross the Bosphorus once again. Upon exiting the ferry terminal back in Eminönü, you will cross the street toward the Egyptian Spice Bazaar. The Egyptian Spice Bazaar, where the air is thick with the scent of saffron, sumac, and sweet Turkish delight. Every stall bursts with color, flavor, and centuries-old tradition. Just a short walk away, the Grand Bazaar opens like a world of its own, one of the oldest and largest covered markets on earth. Lose yourself among thousands of shops, filled with handmade carpets, gleaming lanterns, jewelry, leather, and treasures you didn't even know you wanted. The best shopping in Istanbul exists between the Grand Bazaar and Spice Bazaar. Always negotiate prices. Start at 50% and meet the vendor where you're comfortable. Be ready to walk away if the price doesn't work. After the Grand Bazaar, head toward the hotel, stopping briefly to admire the Column of Constantine. Tonight, get ready for a magical evening on a Bosphorus cruise. The hotel will arrange a transfer to and from the piers included in the cost of the dinner cruise. On the Bosphorus Dinner Cruise, you'll enjoy traditional dancing, music, and cuisine while viewing Istanbul. The transfer will pick you up from the trip and return you directly to the hotel. Reflect on your experiences in Istanbul so far and prepare yourself for the final day. Welcome to the heartbeat of Istanbul. We begin in Taksim Square, the city's restless crossroads where modern life never slows. Stroll down Istiklal Street, a vibrant mile of historic facades, street music, cafes, and the famous red tram weaving through the crowd. And rising above it all, the legendary Galata Tower, a medieval sentinel offering breathtaking views of the Bosphorus and the city's endless skyline. This is Istanbul, alive, electric, unforgettable.